I am here to talk about one of the seminal Australian rock releases of the 2010s. Bang. The very shiny, very new 10th anniversary repress of Dogs at Bay by Bad Dreams. This was such a great excuse to revisit such a belter of an album. It had been a few years since I'd listened to it all the way through, but man, is it bulletproof or what? It is such a timeless and emblematic encapsulation of the Aussie rock scene in the 2010s and coming into the 2020s as well. Honestly, I think in a lot of ways, this is a really pioneering record. You look at the sort of low down, almost spoken, almost whispered vocals from Ben Maui throughout. You can see it on the opener, New Boys. You can see it on the closer, Sacred Ground, in the verses. And you see it all the way throughout as well. Naden, I cut off the middle of the record as well. I feel like that has just absolutely permeated the scene since this time. And these guys were so ahead of their time in that way. And then on the instrumental side of things, I mean, it's just this pulsing, kinetic, frantic, grungy rock throughout. You see that on Cuffed and Collared, which is probably the best known cut off this record. You see it on Hiding to Nothing, where Ben's upper vocal range is really put on display as well. It's just so solid all the way through. You see it on Bogan Pride, probably the best named track on the album. I think that's probably pretty indisputable. And overall, the vocals and the instrumentals just come together in this amazing combination all the way throughout, and it just remains solid hit after solid hit after solid hit. There are no skips on this, it goes without saying. In terms of my favorite tracks off the record, it's a pretty hard call, I have to say, between the third track, Bogan Pride, and the closer, Sacred Ground. Both for very different reasons. I think with Sacred Ground, you're seeing just the most classic Australiana narrative storytelling type of almost folk rock, really. You see it in those spoken verses and then just the catchy, simple, repetitive choruses. I think it's just super emblematic of the Aussie rock way. And then on the other side of the coin, you've got Bogan Pride, which is just, look, it's hard to go past. It is such a fantastic, frantic rock track. The instrumental refrain in the end with the repetitive vocals just in and out and in and out and up and down. It is a serious belter. It really left an impression on me when I first heard this record 10 years ago, and it hasn't let up. I think it's the track that I go back to the most out of this record. And man, it was just so fantastic to hear it in context and to really listen to it intentionally as part of the record again. So look, between the two, it's a coin toss, but maybe I'm giving the edge to Bogan Pride. So to celebrate the 10th anniversary of this fantastic album, Bad Dreams are taking it on the road. They're playing Dogs at Bay in full on tour all around the country in September and October. And at those shows, you'll be able to pick up this beautiful Hume Blue variant of the 10th anniversary vinyl. And for all you collectors out there, I also have it on good authority that there'll be a Bogan Brick orange pressing of the vinyl as well.